I saw you walk in, you're like, that's my left. I'm like, wow. Ball! Coach. Awesome, guys. Great game. Thank you very much.
Welcome to your 18U Boys Provincial Championships here at the 2022 Ontario Championships run by the OVA. We're here at R.I.M Park. You might recognize my voice. My name is Josh Nicol, head coach of the men's Next Gen program with Team Canada Beach. Joining me is the legend, Ian Ebbett, who I can't even get through your whole resume in time to start this match, Ian, but currently an assistant coach with McMaster. You've been involved with Team Ontario, Team Canada, Canada Games gold medalist last cycle. Welcome to the final, Ian. Thanks for doing this, man.
Hey, Josh. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here. It's great to see kids playing volleyball again here at R.I.M Park. The place is packed. The energy should be great.
Pac-Man starting us off with a serve here. Nice floaty into zone 5. Did he catch him? And no. Pac-Man looking for hands, just missed. Now, Ian, you had a chance to speak to both coaches before this match. Any tips or anything we should be looking for as this match progresses?
Well, I think both the coaches want their athletes to settle in. The vibe is good in here. They're probably a little bit nervous to start. They both focus on the same things, service pressure and the ability to receive well off that pressure.
Here's Caden Smith getting an attempt here, and Reds with the nice seal block there. Great energy to start off this match. This place is packed, standing room only here in R.I.M Park. Just long as he misses the hybrid serve here. Caden Smith will go back to serve. transition there.
You know, we talked about service pressure early, Josh, and I was a bit surprised to see Schmidt start with a float. He actually has a very good spin serve. We'll see if they change that strategy as the match unfolds.
And right on cue, going for the spinner. Blows him up in 5. Oh!
Just like we scripted it, Josh.
That's why you're here. You had to give us the inside.
Schmidt's a big arm and an influencer in this match, so he needs to take advantage of that from the service line.
Cracks another one, this one just long. Brad's looking to get back to work here on defense. Brady Patterson at the service line here for the Preds. He's going to go with a spin. Unfortunately finds the nets.
And this is the nerves that we expected to see at the beginning of the finals. It's a 3 out of 5. The teams will settle in. Seeing service errors early is not uncommon.
Mitcherberg, nice floaty into the 1-6 seam. I'll give Cameron McGregor the credit there. He hit a few impressive balls, and I'm excited to see him play at the net as this match progresses. Out of the back row, but great dig by the Preds. Looking for an opportunity to run their middle in transition, sails it wide.
And talking to Coach McIntyre, he felt that running the middle was going to be important for the Preds' success, so I'm not so surprised to see him to try to establish that early.
Mitrovic back to serve once again. Got our first time out of the match. As Preds wants to talk about it a little bit here as we settle in.
Yeah, just try to take the energy a little bit away from Paquin. It's not uncommon in these settings to have teams get off to quick starts. Again, the fact that these guys are playing at 3 out of 5 is good for them to understand the ebbs and flows of playing at this level.
While we're in this timeout, we'd like to take an opportunity to thank an OVA sponsor. We'd like to thank the City of Waterloo for another tremendous event. They've been home to Ontario Championships for a lot of years now. They always do an outstanding job, so thanks to the City of Waterloo for hosting.
One of the things that Coach Albert said that was important too is he wanted his outside blockers to frame the block well to allow the middles to close. I think we saw that on that one ball.
Mitcherberg putting constant pressure on here. He's going to earn them a free ball. McGregor just sails that one wide to end this run. Preds get the ball back. What a flat, tough float serve that was.
Good strategy too. Work the front row left side. Don't let the best attacker only attack. They're going to try to make him work. It's a good strategy to go down the line.
Targeting Mellon again there. Unfortunately goes into the nets. Moriarty's going to go back and serve. Shapcott got excited, trying to get himself involved in the offense. Preds were ready. block on Mellon. Really good framing the court there, as we talked about.
Yeah, he tried going down the line, but they did a good job sealing on the block.
Augusta can see the free ball. Oh, and Caden tries to get a little too cute with it. Squeaks that one into the nets.
You can see the Preds executing the strategy that Coach McIntyre talked about, serving the front row left side as much as possible.
Nice job by Mellon there. He talked about it, serving that front row left side. Well, that time Mitrovic was able to get out, help, allowing Owen to swing outside and be an attacker early.
And he made a good decision there too, working just over the block and trying to take the setter out, and as it was, a tip landed on the floor.
Nice job finding a piece of the block there. Reds have battled their way back in after a little bit of a shaky start that we talked about, the emotion at this stakes, but now they've settled in already. R.I.M just hammering that seam.
Yeah, and Shapscott has done an exceptional job all weekend. Although he may be a little undersized, he is.
Great job by McIntyre to keep him in rhythm as he swings it through the seam.
Again, the Preds strategy so far has been executed very well. Talking to Coach McIntyre, who's a numbers guy, he felt like if they could put pressure on the front row left sides, that would not only help them, but diminish their hitting efficiencies as well. We'll see if that's how this plays out as the match goes on.
And sure enough, that serve sails into 6. Mellon able to handle it, and they run their middle with McGregor coming down on the shoot. Serve in area 1 here, get behind the setter. Great shot off the block, finding the outside hand.
A good swing by Tayden, physical lefty, working off the outside hand.
Isaac Zabchek back to serve for the Preds. See if he keeps plugging away at the front row left side. Just enough as Owen Mellon finds the top of the block there.
Yeah, returned the favor there. He worked the outside hand of Tayden there, so good little battle at the net between those two so far.
Great job by Taylor getting up there. So we got a tale of 2 games going on right now where the Preds want to go at the front row left side. Packman wants to get behind McIntyre as much as they can, make him turn and try to run this offense. So a few different systems going on. We'll see which one pays off as we get on deeper in the match. You can see Mellon tried to bend that one off the block again. This time the Preds are able to turn that one back.
Nice block there by Southerns. Looks like Packman's going to take a timeout here.
As we progress through this match, Packman came out of the gate really flying. They find themselves down 3. I think that's just the nature of the beast here at Ontario Championships where, you know, it's loud in here. There's a lot of people supporting you. You get caught up in the size of the moment where the Preds were able to kind of weather the storm early and really settle in.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And that's what this match is going to be about. It's going to have its ebbs and flows, and teams are going to get ahead a little bit, but you got to weather the storm, and I think the Preds did do a good job of that. And they appear to me to be the team that has stuck to their strategy the most so far.
We'll see coming out of this timeout. You can see they're already inching to protect that front row left side. We'll see if they change anything about their serve receive, but already the passer in one's taking a big chunk of court.
I said earlier, these teams know each other really well. It'll be fun to watch the coaching adjustments from McIntyre and Albert as the match goes on.
See Mitrovic really pinching over there. Mellon's going to try to take this with his hands, or not at all. We got Nathan Ho taking half the court. Here's Mitrovic stumping in. And that is as fast as an in-system C-ball you're going to see at this level, as Shapcott slings that back to Caden Smith for the kill.
And they've done an excellent job of keeping that red ball fast. Very good run there by Shapcott and Smith.
Yep, plugging away at this serve to one, just trying to get really hard on McIntyre to turn every time. Nice job getting the pipe involved in transition by the Preds. Looks like Packman's on the net. Nice battle by both teams. Jonathan Southern's back to serve. Patience by Taylor there to get involved. That's going to be a tough matchup, I think, with McIntyre in the front row. Caden, no real issue there, banging that one down the 1-6 seam.
No, it'll be interesting to see if Coach McIntyre tries to switch those matchups into the next set, because you're right, that's advantage Packman.
Great job by this Preds team. That pass is a little bit off the net, but every calm sets him in rhythm, and that's Brady going up high off the hands for the kill. Knows he's going to have a double block every time in that situation, with so much confidence in his approach there.
Yeah, did a really good job working high off the hands. That's a good shot when you're out of system.
Say, wow, what an attack by Mitrovic, but I was more impressed with Nathan going to the ground there and able to handle that serve as well as he did.
Yeah, and again, a well-delivered ball by Shapcott. Working again over McIntyre. That's going to be something I'm sure Packman's going to want to capitalize in when he's in the front row.
Cameron McGregor able to close another block. When he's able to seal, that's a big lineup that Packman's got up front.
Yeah, he moves well laterally. He's closed some blocks and done a good job early in the match.
As McIntyre squeaks one through on Smith. Nice job getting out of this rotation for the Preds. Sails wide. I think Smith trying to do just too much on that out of system ball, trying to carve it out the side. As high as he is with the arm he has, I think he could have just stayed high on that one.
I agree. Working high hands is better. Almost looked like he tried to work around the block, and that led to that angle being too much.
Preds up 21-18 here in the first set. As you mentioned, this is a 3 out of 5 format, so a lot of volleyball to go.
And these teams have played a lot of volleyball this weekend. It's been nice to just talk about their journey. On day one, Packman won their pool. They went 3-0. The Preds, they were 1-2. They didn't seem too concerned about it because they got all of their depth in, all their roster played. Quarterfinals, Packman beat Forest City 3-1. The Preds were able to take down Reach 3-0. Exciting semis yesterday. Packman 3-1 in a tough semi against Fusion. The Preds went 5 against Unity, 15-13 in the fifth. So a lot of volleyball played, but again, the depth on both rosters has allowed the players to play at a high level, and coaches can make decisions with a lot of confidence. The guys.
It's a 5 because Zabzik just hammers that ball to 1.
Again, I know that the middle was important to Coach McIntyre, and very well done that time. All starts with good reception.
Carroll comes in to serve late. Let's see if he can add a little aggression here. I know he's cold coming in. Does find the front row left side, which is their strategy. A little bit of a miscue there. Not sure if that was going to be for the middle in the front row or if Caden was supposed to be coming out for a C-ball, but kind of a dangerous collision there for Pac-Man.
Yeah, that could have been scary. They almost landed on one another.
Shapcrow rewards Mellon, for that great pass, keeping him in system. It is impressive, Shapcrow's ball control here to set the pace he's doing, but also keeping the height these guys need.
Absolutely. I've been really, really impressed with him. Good shot there by Mellon. High and deep to the court.
Unlucky there as McGregor gets a touch, but unable to handle it. And the Preds go up 1-0 in this one.
Good start to the match. Again, here's where the adjustments from the coaches will start to take shape. It'll be interesting to see if there's any rotational changes or any tactical changes that the coaches try to implement as we start the second set.
And we'd like to remind you what these guys are playing for, that coveted gold medal, which is going to be supplied by HTG Nuthers. Nuthers has been involved in the OVA for a lot of years, supplying medals and awards, and we'd like to thank them for being with us once again as an official sponsor of the OVA.
When we have a break in the action here, it'd be nice to acknowledge Will McIntyre, who was yesterday's Ken Davies Award recipient. Congratulations to Will, whose last season's been marked with a lot of adversity. He's had a couple of surgeries. His latest was in late December, and the fact that he's actually on the floor competing for a gold medal today is an incredible accomplishment. And then on top of the Ken Davies, I'm sure it's a nice feeling for him, his teammates, and maybe a little bit for his dad, who's his coach.
Definitely, most definitely. And I know the Ken Davies Award reads as a who's who, right? But they're also great people. I think that's the point of the award, right? Like, you might read it and say what Garrett May and Jeremy Lorty and all these guys over the year, but it really is just tremendous, whether it's community service or being a great teammate, a great student. It just really encompasses everything. So congratulations to William for taking that award down this year.
Yeah, that's well said. I've been fortunate enough to sit on that committee the last few years, and the quality of the people that are nominated every year is phenomenal. We really are all deserving, but it is exactly what you said. Community engagement, being a good teammate, as well as being a good volleyball player. And I honestly think for the Ken Davies Award, the volleyball aspect is maybe the least of the three. I knew Ken as a young player. He was a phenomenal athlete, and it's remarkable that we're still able to celebrate his legacy here at Provincials.
As we're about to start this second set, we'd like to thank another OVA sponsor, Waterloo Tourism Marketing Corporation. Thank you for your help and support in making this event so great. And one thing I'm excited for, Ian, and you've been a part of it, is Canada Summer Games. And I'd just like to remind everybody that tickets are on sale now. Ontario going to be a proud host in the Niagara region, so looking forward to that. Beach volleyball is going to kick off the volleyball component August 5th to 14th. Indoor is going to follow August 15th to 21st. As mentioned, Canada Summer Games, tickets are on sale now.
Yeah, it's a great event. It's the second largest multi-sport event after the Olympics, so people don't, I think, realize how amazing the experience is for the athletes, the families, the community. I'm excited it's in Niagara. That's in my backyard, and I'm really excited to see what Team Ontario can do coming off of our fortunate success in 2017.
I was going to say it's a tough act to follow, but I think this cycle can do it as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Reds starting off with an ace. Nice job by McIntyre, who we just talked about earning the ace off the tape. I think that's what Preds is going to look to do, is just really establish that pressure that they were able to do in the second half. So coming to the gates, they get one on defense early here as we're tied 1-1. McConnell back to serve.
Looks like Coach Albert's made a change here to one of his players on the roster in the second set. Number 10, Owen McConnell's come on in. This is by no means anything other than an equal upgrade. Owen was a member of the U19. The Packman's depth doesn't work. You want to continue to establish that and put pressure on the other middle.
There's Jonah with another swing off the block, and what a timely decision that was by Shapcott.
All Shapcott there. Good slowdown on the block. Taking advantage of the dump, getting himself involved in the offense. Again, I've been very impressed with the way he's carried himself this weekend.
Packman with a fire up at their own. Set a little inside for Mellon to get a hold of, but great transition opportunity by Packman.
Yeah, Southern has quietly done a nice job on the left side for the Preds. He's back at the service line now.
Great pass by Nathan. Stutter step by Caden to stay alive there. Great decision not to foot fault. And McConnell making his presence felt. Nice job on the overpass. And this is where Packman might be able to take control. They got Shapcott back serving. McIntyre's in the front row over there. But somehow, some way, McIntyre's still able to find a one-on-one opportunity for Patterson.
Well, again, McConnell is consumed, so he's getting slow to the close. Brady's got a quick arm swing. They'll take that every time.
I think Packman's a little confused here. Do we have a timeout? The rarely seen timeout when you have serve here. The Preds want to talk about something, or hopefully nobody's injured that they want to get a second look at here.
Yeah, unfortunately, you and I don't have the best view over here, Josh. We're hidden behind the Packman bench, so we may have missed something there.
Well, we try to figure things out. We'll take this opportunity to thank Canuck Stuff. I mentioned it in the women's match. In the men's match, it's no different. They become a pillar of this event where Canuck Stuff has done such a great job over the years where I was joking earlier, Ian, I think some people look as forward to the t-shirt as they do as playing at provincials. That's how much Canuck Stuff is ingrained in Ontario Championships. So thank them for being a part of it once again.
Yeah, good memories for me, bringing back the old overcoat. It's nice to see them having a presence here at provincials. The relationship between the OVA and Canuck has never looked or been better. It's exciting for the athletes.
And I'm sure you're picking up that noise behind us. The Preds fans are out here in droves, which is great to see. And I'm really impressed that a lot of fans from the 18U women's match stuck around for the 18U boys. I actually reached out to club director Paul Pavitt to say, like, team in both 18U finals, what are you guys doing over there? And he says they really follow the spirit of a club where coaches mentor other coaches, they share ideas, athletes are a part of it. So it's not like some clubs I've been a part of in the past where you show up on Tuesday night and you're the only ones there and you never connect. It sounds like Preds top to bottom, the older athletes are mentoring the younger athletes, coaches are involved, where top to bottom everybody seems to be involved in supporting each other, which is great to see.
Well, any club that has a Pavin at the helm is going to be a good club for sure.
And that one just leaves the sport court. As you see, Packman could have pursued it, but they're not allowed to leave the sport court, so we'll chalk that up as an ace for Predators.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I don't love about the venue. I love Grim Park, but the limited size for the athletes diminishes their athleticism. That would normally have been an easy ball to run down.
This time snaps it short. Great serve. And great job by Chance there to step in on the Caden Smith kill. Rarely seen catches it between his arms, you know.
But clearly it was diggable.
Nice swing high off the hands. Packman unable to contain it, so looks like Patterson's not afraid to test this big Packman block. He's not shying away at all.
No, and Brady's a year younger than a lot of the athletes in this match. He's played a lot of volleyball the past few weekends, being a member of both the 17 and 18U Preds teams. Again, showing his athleticism and speed.
We're going to get a net call here. And there it is, sure enough. So we'd like to thank our officiating crew. That's Convu is the first official. Dimitri Margirius is the second official. And then we have Brittany Saunders, who you would have just saw as the first official in the women's match. She's helping out doing lines here, along with Kelvin Yee. So great officiating staff for this 18U boys final. There's that lefty swing on the left side, just greasing it as Chance finds room.
Well, and again, it stems from the softness of the serve. You need to take teams and get them out of system, and that starts from pressure on the service line. McConnell, a little bit easy ball. Preds in system, take advantage.
And Mellon just mishandles that enough as Shapcock wasn't able to get there.
Yeah, you can definitely see that the Preds are trying to get the ball on one as much as possible. Here they've taken him out of reception. Schmidt's been dropped back down.
Nice pass by Nathan Ho there. McGregor gets a little sneaky. Preds earn the continue. And the scrappiness of Preds earns them that point.
Yeah, miscommunication there. Honestly, Mitrovic probably could have taken that ball to help his center out. It's all good. Again, the energy's high. These things will work themselves up, but on that play, I'm sure 8 would have said, next time I've got that one.
And going into this timeout, just the body language of Pac-Man, this doesn't feel like an 11-11 game here in the second set. They look a little disheveled, but I mean, they're showing off their depth and that their outsides are true outsides where Caden can help come in and pass. Like, they're going to find their way out of this rotation, but just got to get a little bit more fired up that we're used to seeing the Pac-Man boys be a little bit more louder and confident.
Well, they're a good team. They're well coached. They're very physical, and they have a lot of depth. I have no doubt in my mind they'll respond as the match unfolds.
And while we have a stoppage, I'd like to take an opportunity to thank another sponsor, the Government of Ontario. I would put the OVA just pound for pound with any other PSO in the province. I think volleyball does a fantastic job, and this is an event that just kind of showcases not only the hard work that Ontario volleyball does, but just the volleyball community. As we're looking around, this place is packed. There's so many courts here. There's so many great things happening, and I think Ontario Championship is just one of the amazing things the OVA does. So thank you to the Government of Ontario for their support and allowing the OVA to do what they do.
Well said, Josh, and probably the right time to thank all the amazing volunteers that make an event this big run so smoothly.
And that's an impressive angle by Caden Smith there, hitting that about halfway up the sideline. Pac-Man went back to their base serve receive there, and that was Nathan Ho getting a good pass for their club.
And again, great tempo on the right side. Schmidt is physical. If you're going to run it that fast, he's going to be a handful.
Here, a nice pass off a really tough serve. And that's a matchup I hope we can keep the rest of the game because I'm really excited to see Zabchek versus McGregor as we continue.
McGregor almost got him on that one, just a little bit late on the block.
Wow, what a seal on that. I thought that was a really good pass by Mitrovic. They run him at the speed he wants to run it at. But again, framing the court and turning those hands in, Chance sealed that one very well.
Well, the set was a little bit tight too. Hard to work high off the block there.
I don't mind that strategy by Zabchek to go 5-5 here and get a little kitty corner action going. Just sails that one long.
Especially if he can drag the front row left side into the court, which makes him harder to transition to attack. It's actually a very good serve.
Pac-Man's going to earn a high ball here, see what they can do. He tries to catch Shapcut on the outside hand. No luck there by Southerns. Pac-Man taking a lead now. Great job by McGregor reaching back on that one. Shapcott keeping the tempo in transition. Great shot into area one there by McGregor. It's just so exciting, Ian, to see at this level. Middle's involved in transition, tempo sets. Like, I'm going to say that a lot, but to be honest, this wasn't happening 10 years ago, I don't think.
No, I agree, and I give McGregor credit for getting himself into the offense by working hard in transition. And again, Shapcott finding him.
job going side to side by McGregor here. Oh, just couldn't get enough, but Shapcott with a great challenge there. Great net play by both sides.
Yeah, McIntyre did a good job going against the flow there and taking the longer set. And again, on the other side, the Lib poached the first ball, so they were in system. Both teams playing at a very high level right now.
Looks like Evan Moe is going to sub in here, see if he can establish some service pressure. My guess is he's going to 5 here. Coming in off the bench, hits a heck of a spinner. But Pac-Man earns the first ball side out here, going to McGregor on the right side.
A great response by Nathan, being there, Lib, doing his job, stabilizing reception.
Convu just having a quick word with Mitrovic, the captain of Pac-Man. Good opportunity to thank another sponsor, Mikasa, who's been the official game ball for the OVA for a lot of years right now. Just become synonymous with volleyball, both on the beach and indoor, so we'd like to thank Mikasa for being the official ball of the OVA. Nice job finding the seam there.
Good job on that ball. The beach guy, part of the 2020 and 2021 Team Ontario Beach program. Doing a nice job off the bench.
And some more great net play by Zach Taylor as he takes care of that one. My apologies, Ian. We don't have the best view sometimes, and I think I missed the double sub. It wasn't only Moa coming into set, but we also got the right side up there.
No, that makes sense. Again, we don't have the best vantage point where we are, but good catch, Josh.
Well enabled just to do enough to handle that one. Recycles the high ball. And Schmidt unable. I think he was looking for a recycle and a little confusion over who was going to block cover that ball.
I think they're going to give Owen a break here.
Charlie checks into the game. See if they challenge him right off the hop here. Fred's doing a great job serving the front row left side. And sure enough, they challenge him and they earn it.
Well, that was just a phenomenal serve. That painted the corner on both lines. Again, Charlie, I'm sure, is a great receiver, part of the 2021 Team Ontario Beach program as well. Again, this just speaks to the depth of both teams. Coach is very confident going to their bench.
And there's Charlie settling in right away. Great pass. And Pac-Man with another first ball side out. Mike Albert kind of showcasing the depth here that Charlie can come in cold and do a great job.
And a credit to him for doing that. Right after he got aced, he passed to 4. That's the type of response you're looking for.
Shapcott goes into zone 5 this time. And that's just another good job by Owen McConnell. He kind of checked in partway through late in that first set even and got the start here in the second. And he's confirmed for Mike Albert that his name should have been called there. He's doing a great job.
Agreed. Evan didn't really have much of a chance to do anything there. The pass dragged him over to the 2 zone. Easy for the block to adapt to that.
Shapcott sniping one down the 5 sideline here. Charlie gets involved in the triple block, sees that Shapcott had him in trouble on serve receive. A lot of length at the net right now for Pac-Man.
That's a big front row. It's physical. This is where your service pressure can really make it difficult on the other team.
I don't know how that one squeaked through, but he found a way. Zach Taylor earning another kill against a double block there in the middle.
Zach's also been a fixture in the Team Ontario programs the last couple of years and was an OVA Grand Prix All-Star in 2020, so these moments are not going to be too big for him.
Charlie battles that one off. Shapcott doing a good job to push that all the way to the left side. Great shot just to grease that one down and off the block.
Just really good court vision by Brady, seeing the hole that was left there and taking advantage of it, going off speed.
Nathan doing another steady job on serve receive. There's that tempo we're going to see to Caden. Once again, at that speed and that height, he's going to be a problem.
Yeah, just a great shot by Caden too. His full extension, deep down the line of one. Again, almost undefendable. Very good swing. Again, though, if you're going to serve the lib, you're going to pay.
Charlie, it's a nice floaty into the 5-16. And great job by Zabchek to find the shoot there. Great tempo by Mao to get that going. And Preds tag back in as McIntyre finds his way back onto the court. He's going to go back to serve. As he Smith with the self cover. And the Preds block starting to take over late in this one. They're challenging everything.
Bit of a momentum swing here. Coach Albert's going to slow things down, take a timeout for Packman. One thing that I think the Preds have done very well is serve very tough to the zones that they've wanted to. Packman has not been in the system as much as they would have liked to establish the middle, which would spread the block out a little bit.
And a point you made earlier, I think the Preds have done a good job where they have a game plan, but they're not married to the idea it has to work every time. They've been patient, they've been plugging away, and it may not work 100% of the time, but nothing against Packman is going to work 100% of the time. So great patience by them and just being really diligent in their system.
Well, like I said to you earlier, Josh, both of these teams would know each other very well. I know Coach McIntyre loves the numbers. He's got a lot of data. He's taken a deep dive. He knows what he wants to do, and now it'll be up to the players to execute. And so far, from what he talked to me about in pregame, he's getting what he wants so far.
So as both teams re-enter the court here, I mentioned earlier it is a Canada Summers game year, and you can buy tickets for that in Niagara, but it's also an Ontario Summer Games year, and that's going to be hosted in Mississauga. And that one's more of a youth event, but I think that's a great event to get into the pathway. It's a multi-sport game, so anyone interested in that, I think tryout details are available on the OVA's website. You can represent your region and play OSGs in Mississauga this summer. McIntyre on serve receive there. That's a nice job. And Smith takes that high block. I'm just more and more impressed off of McIntyre here. I don't know how he found his way into serve receive, but that was a great pass by him.
Absolutely.
And Shapcott steps in, but just couldn't get enough. As Brady Patterson hammers that ball into the bleachers.
Yeah, Brady's fun to watch. Very athletic, high flyer, very quick and dynamic.
He'll go back to the service line as his Preds are up 23-21 late in the second set. Charlie has some trouble handling that one. Shapcott kept it alive though. And Packman able to get a stop there. Jonas Southerns, I'm not sure if that was into the net or blocked. Same result as Packman takes the ball back.
It's difficult to see from here, but I think that ball may have been carved into the net with Brady trying to go sharp, or actually trying to go sharp cross court. Number 2.
And Caden tries to put some hook on that spin serve as it finds its way into the first row. Unlucky, as now Preds have set points.
There's a part of me, though, that appreciates the fact that he went to the end line, didn't go away from his serving strategy. I like that, to be honest with you, and that's going to make him successful at the next level.
Absolutely.
Ready to go?
So we'll see if we go at Charlie here or if they're going to go at Mitrovic in 5, but the Preds have been sniping their serves so far. Charlie handles that one well. Nice overload set. And I think Packman wants a touch, but they're going to say that one sails long as the Preds are now up 2-0.
This will be a good test for Packman. Again, they're a resilient team. They've had a successful season. 2-0 does not determine the outcome of the match. If the Preds can get up. If the Preds can get up early in this third set, that's going to maybe put a lot of pressure on Paquin. We'll see how they respond as we come back out.
As we get off to the start of this third set, it really just comes down to adjustments, like you said. I think both teams are physical. They're both playing their system. Now it's just kind of that cat and mouse game if we can get ahead of the other.
Well, it's always interesting to watch body language, and I feel like for Paquin coming in as the higher seed, the Preds knocking them on their heels a little bit early. I'll be curious to see how Paquin responds, because when I watch the body language of the two teams, I see a looser group in the Preds right now. I mean, that's easy to say with them being up 2-0, but I've had that vibe since the match has started.
Before we start this one, another exciting volleyball event happening in Ontario this summer is VNL tickets are on sale in Ottawa, which will happen in early June. That's our men's national team playing at TD Place in Ottawa. We are in a pool with, Poland, France, Serbia, Argentina, Italy, Germany, and Bulgaria. So whatever the schedule turns out happening, I'm excited to watch all these matches.
It's a terrific opportunity for people here locally and in Ontario, around Ottawa, to see some of the best players in the world, including our national team. Be exciting to see the direction that they're taking under Coach Josephson. I know they're excited to get VNL going, and that training has already commenced in Gatineau for our national team.
And if you're thinking, I really want to take a vacation, but I don't want to miss volleyball, well, you can go to Calgary and watch our women's team, who's also qualified for VNL. I think Shannon's doing a fantastic job with the women's team. That's Coach Shannon Windsor. So exciting things happening for Canadian volleyball, where there's just a ton of events to be a part of this summer.
Absolutely, well said. Crowd's getting involved. The vibe is great in here right now. Very excited to see these kids playing, especially after all they've been through with COVID.
Sure enough, Owen McConnell gets the nod again here for the third set. I think he earned it by the way he played in the second set, but looking up and down this Paquin roster, I don't think there is a wrong answer, so Mike Albert's got a few options to go to if he needs to.
Yeah, the bio is deep on both teams. A lot of physical talent, a lot of great volleyball players.
McIntyre tries to battle the block here. Mitrovic gets a big piece, but I'm really impressed with Brady Patterson. That was a triple block, and he still had seeing eyes to find a way to get the ball through that.
No, he's a gamer for sure. I think he thrives in these moments. He carries himself extremely well on the court. He's got a bright future ahead of him.
A little bit of a miss hit by McConnell.
This will be key here to see how the nerves affect Paquin now that they're down 2-0. Again, they're more than capable of coming back and getting themselves back into this match. But we'll see how they manage that from the service line.
And right now, McGregor setting the table here off that great pass. Shapcock getting him involved early off a tough serve from McIntyre.
Yeah, McGregor's had a very solid match so far. He's done a good job closing. He's got himself in the offense.
That one finds the floor by Mitrovic. He's got a bag of tricks there. He's scored in a few ways this afternoon.
Yeah, I really like the way he carries himself. He's got a complete game. He's fundamentally sound in all the aspects.
Again, we're going to celebrate the hit, and that was amazing. But what a set by Will McIntyre to reverse the flow and keep him in rhythm the whole way.
Agreed. A little battle there, 8 versus 8, going at each other. This is fun right now.
Caden's going to step in and pass here. Battles that one off. And wow, Shapcock keeps that in rhythm. what a harder, that was smooth, but that was a well-earned side out as well.
Absolutely, and right on cue. 8 for Packman. Mitrovic with an important kill to keep them going here. 4-2 right now.
So it looks like he went back to Mellon, which is good to see, but it looks like he's got the right side nod right now. So again, an outside hitter at Pac-Man. I like how they're not married, that you're a right side, you're a left side. It seems like if you're an outside hitter, you got to be able to play both.
Yeah, I agree. It'll only add to their toolbox as players going to the next level. Being able to play both pins makes you a very high commodity, and I don't think there's really a bad answer here between switching 1 and 7 on the pins.
And Caden once again doing enough there to pass that ball well. Shapcott keeps him in rhythm. And Caden getting fired up. He's saying, get on my back, boys. We're going for this one.
Well, you need your best players to play big in big moments, and Caden's done that so far, and he doesn't appear to me to be afraid of the load. I think he wants the ball right now.
St. Pierre handles that one well for the Preds. And I think so. Yeah, they tried to hide that one, but Jonas Southern's finding just enough of the block as he sails that one out the back.
I always love the reaction of never touching a ball that changes direction in front of us. It was a great shot by number 2, Southern there.
So we'll see if Caden's able to pass the ball as steadily as he has, if Preds kind of adjust their plan or if they keep plugging away at 5. Mitrovic able to jump the seam and take that one. We're in a free ball here in transition for Pac-Man. And great job by Mellon getting involved in the offense. It's great to see a guy get subbed out and not hang his head or kind of pout a little bit. He got the nod again this set, and he's shown up right away.
Well, Owen's a big-time player. He's been part of our Team Ontario Elite program, a part of the U19 national team last summer. You knew that although things may not have gone the way he wanted to start, he would show up in this match and influence it as it unfolds.
That one just squeaks through McConnell as Zach Taylor earns another kill. Great job by St. Pierre taking a bigger lane at serve receive, using the hands, really letting his outsides exit early. Still targeting Smith here, but he's accepting the challenge and passing really well.
Well, Schmidt's good on the beach and indoors, so you're going to be a successful beach player. Receiving is part of the game, so I'm not surprised if he's stepping up to the moment. He's going to be good on either pin as he moves forward.
Hammers that one, but well into 6 as the Preds are able to battle it off. It is an overpass, though. Great patience by Zach Taylor to front that overpass and get on McConnell early. Great press.
Amazing how many times I see that happen. The player starts to look up at the ball in the overbump and often gets blocked by the player waiting on the other side of the net.
Taylor snaps that one in, but Nathan passes it really well. Mitrovic hammers that one down the seam.
Yeah, Mitrovic has played extremely well in this match. He's handled the service pressure. He's been good attacking. Again, he carries himself extremely well too, Josh, when you watch him on the floor. Not a surprise, he's the captain for Pac-Man.
And Ellenis checks back in. We saw him early on in the match for Pac-Man. St. Pierre able to jump the seam on that one. And we're going high off hands once again. Patterson earning another kill.
We don't have live stats in front of us, but I'm telling you right now, I bet you Patterson's numbers are very good right now.
Quick pause to towel off the court here. So we get back to work. Looks like McIntyre back to serve for the Preds. This is a rotation where they can do some damage. We got Shapcott in 5 here. See if we can put him in trouble on willing to serve here. Somehow, some way, Pac-Man keeps that one alive. And Mellon reaches in on that one. I think that was a little low and inside, and Brady still took a good cut at it, but Mellon's right there.
Yeah, great block by Owen in the right spot. Framed the block well, penetrated early, and took away the hitting lane.
More success from our lefty on the left there as he's able to squeak one through. So Sham's showing that he can play both pins.
Yeah, Tatum's a nice kid, extremely physical. He does have the ability to play both sides. You'll actually see him drop into reception. He's going to Nipissing. He's going to make that program better down the road.
Shapcott tries to get sneaky. Nice recycle. Mitrovic recycles off the triple block. He'll take a bigger chew this time, and he finds some court deep into 5.
Yeah, really smart shot there at the beginning to keep the ball in play, working off of the block, allowing him to get a second swing and a kill.
This is the Pac-Man team that I think we were expecting out of the gate. They had a little bit of a lull. They had a bad 15 minutes there, I'd say, in the second set, but it looks like they're back.
The Preds need to respond now to make sure the gap doesn't get too big. They're only down 2. They are siding out.
And that ball handling error was just earned by Mitrovic sniping that ball down the rail in 5. They're doing a nice job where I think St. Pierre is so confident as a lib. He's taking both seams where they're really going to have to target some guys. And Mitrovic hammers that one into 1. Patterson judged it long. It catches a lot of court.
And that's the gap that we talked about. The Preds needed to respond. Pac-Man able to get 2 more, and now they're up by 4.
As we reach a pause here, we'll take an opportunity to thank some sponsors. So once again, thank you to the City of Waterloo for hosting. They do a great job. It seems like the OVA has found a home here in R.I.M Park where they've hosted for a lot of years and they always do a great job. Very consistent, very easy to work with. So thank you to the City of Waterloo for everything you put into this event.
Looks like the Preds fans are trying to get their team back into this right now. Be important for them to side out, or this gap's going to get to 5, and this set may get away on them. You mentioned Canada Games, Josh. It's interesting. A lot of these athletes will be back at it next weekend. The final Canada Games selection camp for both the women and men indoors is next weekend. Big weekend for those athletes, as I know how important that is to make that final roster.
You mentioned Ben Jostin as the head coach of the national team. I'm so impressed that he's encouraging athletes to go to their provincial teams because the junior national team will be selected from Canada Games. So what a great pathway he's designed to, encourage people to play for their province.
And I think it's great that the best players get to play for their own provinces and that experience isn't taken away from them.
And McGregor, I thought he stole one there. That one must have snuck through just a little bit. As Zabchuk gets the better of him, but what a great back and forth that's been all afternoon.
It'll be important for the Preds to try to steal these next couple of times around to keep that gap tight, if not get it 1 closer.
Still targeting Smith, and he's doing enough to kind of keep control here. Self-recycle. Great job there. Shapcott, I think he has the confidence that he could have reversed the flow to McGregor there, but he says, I trust you, Caden Smith, and gives him a nice high ball that he takes a big swing on.
Again, credit to Adam. I have not seen him make a lot of mistakes with his decision-making in this match. He's quietly just running the offense, keeping people involved, and getting the ball to his big guns when he needs to.
McIntyre battles at the net, tries to reverse the flow there. Mellon coming out, kind of an inside set on the C ball, but he does great work with his feet to get to that ball.
I'm curious to wonder if that's tactical or not, because I've seen a lot of that C inside with Pac-Man. That's an adjustment that the Preds could look to make as they move forward.
St. Pierre takes that one on serve receive. Swati! Great job by Charlie Ellenis to get that block. So, again, another credit to a guy here who got subbed out, could have pouted, but he's back in making a difference.
And a very aggressive help by Schmidt there. I'm not sure if you saw how far over he was helping the middle. If McIntyre can notice that, he might get a big advantage on the opposite.
Sure enough, there it is. But they close well enough. Oh no, excuse me, that one squeaks through where good eyes by Yui to see that Caden wanted to be gutsy and really help the middle.
If that ball had been set further out, he would not have been involved in the block. That inside set brought Schmidt back into it, but good recognition to see how much he's helping the mids.
Looks like Mao's back in to serve. The Preds had some success with this double sub earlier on. They're going to go back to it.
Again, this speaks to the depth of both teams, coaches working through their roster.
You're right, that has to be their C-ball set. I think it is riding Mellon a little bit inside, but that seems to be where the ball needs to be as he sails that one out the sideline in 5.
Yeah, if Shapcott could put that ball a little bit further out, it would give the opposite more shot selection, either down the line or into that 5-6 seam.
Snaps one into 1. Great job by Morphin to get up there on Smith. Same thing, another piece, but Smith gets the best of him that one. So Dylan Morphin checks in. He's been a part of Team Ontario Black in 2020 and 2021, so a couple early touches for him, but Smith got the best of him on that second attempt. Great dig by Shapcock. Nathan coming in to set it. And did he get him? I believe he did. Mellon tried to go down the line again. I thought it was out, but he must have got just enough.
And even before that, though, good fundamentals. Shapka with the dig, Ho with the set, getting a good swing.
That shot just makes it over. That's such an impressive angle by Smith to hit in transition. Shapka just finding the perfect height and rhythm for him.
Yeah, I think the outside blocker is still giving a little too much respect to the line and needs to move that block in a little bit to help the minute close and take away that sharp cross-court shot.
Really aggressive stack by Preds here. It looks like St. Pierre's taken, if it's not half the court, it's got to be close. And Shapcott sticks to the game plan and serves into 5 and earns himself an ace.
He's done a very good job. He has served that zone almost the entire match and caused problems for the Preds.
First official Convu just wants to have a quick word as we head into this one. Pac-Man really expanding on this gap.
We had to see this coming. These two teams are very well matched. I didn't think anybody was going to run away with a 3-0 win in this final.
Again, finding that serve in zone 5. Nathan Ho, what a dig coming into the back row. And Mellon squeaks it through the seam in the block. Everything going Pac-Man way right now.
Well, it's just a great dig there by the libero, Adam Ho, doing his job, keeping his team in this. He's executed a lot of skills well in this match.
Shapcott doing another great job into 5. Ton of fade on that ball. Look at Mitrovic playing center field, getting that one. And you mentioned it, Ian, they are still respecting the line a little bit too much in transition, where that was full sell. I'm hitting it as hard as I can cross court by Caden Smith.
Dave? I think these are just small adjustments. I think Coach McIntyre knows that although this set may be getting away, there's some good takeaways before it goes into the fourth. You good?
Unlucky. Brady Patterson coming into the back row on the pipe, just tries to concede to continue, but unfortunately sails that one out of bounds with the volley.
You just can't give enough credit to Shapcott, though. He has worked that ball down into that 5 zone extremely well. The Preds have had a difficult time getting into this rotation.
Oh, with another dig, and Mellon terminates.
Often people see the end result, but a lot of people need to take notice of how well Ho has played for the Pac-Man this game. Again, that point came off of his dig.
Jonah's way. Tried to make a pretty difficult shot on the first one, got a recycle, and then just missing out the back on the second attempt.
Yeah, it's all momentum, Packman, right now. I think the Preds just have to take a breath, get back to doing what they're good at, refocus and reset for the next set.
Great job by Ellen on this to close that block. Shapcott set the table, earning a narrow pass there off the Preds, and he was able to close.
Well, as we had predicted, we thought this would be a war. We're going into our fourth set. Still lots to be determined here, but great response from Packman to come back out after being down 2-0 in kind of a hostile gym with a lot of Preds fans here.
So we'll see what Coach Mike Albert wants to do on the middles, but we've seen good things out of McConnell and Ellenis, and I think McGregor's got to be a lock, so we'll see who the second middle ends up being this set.
I also think that Packman did a very good job serving that match and put a lot of pressure on the Preds reception, taking them out of system and making the decisions easy for the blocking package for Packman.
While we're on pause, I'd just like to encourage everyone that, you know, it's a nice day out, Ian, and we've got some more nice days coming in. The beach tour is actually going to start the weekend of May 14th in Toronto. There's summer events all over the province here with Ontario Championships and National Championships being at Ashburgess Bay in Toronto at the end of the summer. So be sure to visit and make sure you get your registration set, because as soon as indoor ends, it seems like beach is starting. And in some cases, beach is actually starting before indoor is officially over for a lot of athletes. So volleyball year-round here, Ian.
Yeah, these athletes don't get much of a break. I mean, I think it's a credit to the systems we have in place in Ontario, but I always like to see the athletes get a bit of a break after the club season, maybe take a rest, try some other things, and then come back. But you're right, for the elite athletes, this has become a 10, 11 and that's something they have to be mindful of with their bodies.
Definitely, and while I say this, I would encourage everybody to check out the schedule and the eligibility rules, where you don't have to play May 14th. Obviously, we encourage you to take your rest and recovery, where a lot of events this summer, but it does kick off May 14th and goes all the way to Nationals, which is the end of August. So a lot of opportunities to play, but yeah, you don't need to come right out of the gate flying. And take your rest when you can, and obviously enjoy your summer.
And for the teams that we're watching now, I'm not sure of every team's plans, but most of the teams that are playing this late in the day on Sunday will be going to Nationals in just over 2 weeks in Alberta. In Edmonton, it should be a great event. 16s, 17s, and 18s are all in the same venue. It should be a lot of fun, and I'm sure the athletes are looking forward to having their first national championships in 3 years, which is unbelievable that we're saying that.
I'll take another opportunity to thank one of our great sponsors here. So special thanks to HCG and others for being the awards and medal supplier for the OVA. That's really what we're battling for here, is a gold medal in 18U Boys Division 1 here. And we'd like to thank Nuthers for being a traditional sponsor of the OVA for a lot of years now.
Well, it looks like Packman's gone back to number 17 in the middle. That doesn't mean that we won't see McConnell, but I think that he is going to start this match with him.
And of course, we're going with Mellon on the right side. I thought he did a great job there. He started the match as the left side, but looks like him and Caden are almost interchangeable, where they can both play both pins. So,
and Caden did a very good job in reception. When the Preds tried to serve him early, he responded.
Preds likes to start McIntyre in zone 1, and that's right why you want to do that. Great serve by him. But Packman able to get the ball back right away. Mellon earning the first ball kill.
Well, the one thing that they have to stop doing is serving the lib. He's done a very good job, and again, a great pass. They're in system. Again, it's Packman.
Charlie with the scoop. Nice job. And that ball was down. As a volleyball fan, I wanted to keep going, but you're right. That ball was down.
Still super athletic for Mitchell to be even involved in that play. I think he actually touched the ball twice there. Tried to put the ball over.
Nice side set by McIntyre there. Judah tried to roll it short, no luck. And Mitrovic finds enough of the block there off of Caden Smith's set. Nice job by Packman in transition.
Yeah, Caden might have got away with a deep dish on that bad boy, but you know what? It's all good. Again, it speaks to the athleticism of the decision making.
and that one sails long by Mellon. Zabchek back to serve for the Preds.
Well, the final certainly hasn't disappointed so far. The teams have settled in now. I expect this four set to be a real battle.
Sails long, so Preds staying consistent. They really want to target that front row left side. St. Pierre is really trying to protect the front row left side there for Preds, so we'll see if Mitrovic picks up on that or if he's going to bomb one into one. There it is in the one. McIntyre with the diving bump set to keep this one alive, but unlucky there by Southerns as that one misses out the side.
Well, I think there's an advantage the Preds can take here if they pass well, because again, you'll see how much Schmidt is trapping here. He's very aggressive. If Will can pick up on that and set the right side, he may have an advantage here.
Well, we already talked about Shant's athleticism, so he's a right side backing up in service, which is maybe non-traditional, but he can certainly do it. But I think Packman, by trying to serve him, is trying to take him out of the offense, so Caden can be so gutsy on the call here. St. Pierre jumps the seam, though. And sure enough, when St. Pierre is able to pass, these outsides get those lanes going.
Sorry, Josh, I'm going to cut you off
I
there.
just meant Jonah chips in with another kill there.
Very good job by the Lib, poaching and taking balls that really he should be taking from the attackers.
Mitrovic mishandles this one. We're going to get a high ball situation. Now, interesting there. On paper, I would say that was a triple block, but McIntyre chose to duck down. Gets the recycle. Packman earns it in transition, though, but again, some more strategy happening by Preds there by saying, you know what, this could be a triple block, but we feel more confident making McIntyre another defender.
Yeah, and if Schmidt sees that and tries to tip, they're able to work around that by dropping McIntyre behind.
Judah having trouble with that tempo, decided to tip it over. Packman able to answer.
Real credit to Owen there too for playing some defense, hitting the floor, keeping that ball alive. Although he switched pins, he has not lost focus on what he's responsible. He's already made a great dig there.
Oh, I thought Khan wanted to talk about something. I think he just was aware that Mitrovic isn't on the court right now, so just wanted to know who the floor captain was. No problems here as we restart. What a shot down the line. I don't think he's hit that too much this match, but if Jonas Southerns has that line shot, I would go to that a little bit more often.
And it'll keep the block more honest. It's a good shot. You don't see a lot of kids hitting line at this level, but that's a shot you need to be successful at the next one.
So even they chose the libero Mitrovic off, and McGregor's going to step in and serve receive. And Fred's still staying loyal to their plan. They go front row left side. Caden able to squeak that one through.
For a big man, he is extremely athletic and has great body control at the net.
So St. Pierre's in 5, so I don't expect Chapcott to go to his favorite serve. Well, maybe not his favorite serve, but had a lot of success with the 5. See where else he can go. Unfortunately goes into the net here as he was trying to target Chance.
And that could help the Preds because they've been very effective on points going with Chapcott on the end line.
McGregor passing the ball well. And Caden Smith just absolutely turns that one down the line. What an impressive swing.
Well, he's definitely showing up to play in the finals and has been an influencer in all of the sets so far. Definitely been Packman's go-to guy.
Oh, that one much closer. You can see he's got a little bit of side spin on his spin serve. He tried to hook that one into area 1. He had one earlier into the front row. That one found a little bit more court, but still just missing.
Yeah, it's just hand-on ball, Josh. It's there. He's just cutting the ball a little bit more than he needs to.
McGregor handles that serve for McIntyre. Mitrovic takes that one low and through the seam.
Very difficult to defend to in that angle. that sort of push to behind in that center part of the court is very difficult to defend.
Charlie Ellison has come back. Floats serve into deep 6. They're going to have trouble. There's a ball handling call. Hackman starting to add to their lead here as they're now up 10-6.
Yeah, we're in a critical point of this set again for the Preds. They need to settle down and get back to what they're good at right now.
St. Pierre taking another ball with his hands. A nice connection there by Zabchak. St. Pierre's been really steady here. When he's able to get involved, it seems like the Preds are hitting at a very high clip right now.
Agreed, and then they went back to running the middle, which is something they feel very comfortable doing against Backman.
Caden, nice pass with his hands. McIntyre switching the flow on the bump set, finds a seam, but Caden able to charge it. Great swings by both teams as Shantz ends it there. Big swing coming down the seam.
The one thing that I'm a bit surprised at is a lot of the offenses going to the pins. I've seen very little pipe presence from either one of the two teams, and yet the Preds are a very good pipe running team because they run the mid a lot.
And Mellon able to carve that around the triple block here. He's hit some impressive angles this afternoon.
Yeah, Owens responded very, very well since the switch. Credit to him.
Pass behind the setter. McIntyre able to throw it out there. Mitrovic high off the hands again. He must have used every shot except a jumbo so far to find a kill.
I agree. Mitrovic's done a very good job at the net with a variety of shots, off-speed, power tip.
Nice job getting the ace off Patterson there. Mellon really challenging that one zone right now.
Kind of a carbon copy of the last set. The scores are around the same. It'll be important for the Preds to respond now where this is going to go 5.
And I mean, I'm cheering for both sides. I'm just cheering for more volleyball. I wouldn't be upset to see a 5th setter here, and I got to be honest with you.
Well, to be honest with you, Josh, in our debut cameo appearance together, it's I think going pretty well.
Comment below if you're listening. You know, get us back here. Maybe they'll fly us out to nationals, Ian.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it too. But speaking of nationals, we would like to say good luck to everybody competing at their national championships later this month. Volleyball Canada doing a great job where I think the older athletes are all going to be in one spot, but the younger athletes have events all over the country. So just excited for these guys where some of them are honestly experiencing their first national championships.
I'm super excited to head out there. I'm flying out on the 18th. It's going to be great to see all the teams across the country playing at the highest level in all the age groups.
Chance for Preds to reset here. We know Brady Patterson is a good passer, but he's kind of getting picked on right now, so we'll see if St. Pierre can squeeze the seam a little bit, or what we try to do.
Well, this match really took a turn when Schmidt went to the left and Mellon went to the right, and the Preds have not had an answer for that so far.
Brady struggles with that one, just a touch, and Shabcock seals the line. Great job getting his hands over on Jonas Southerns to seal that one.
And the game becomes a lot easier too when you can force your opposition in the high ball.
McCarroll's going to check in for the Preds. I was going to say I don't know how, but I don't think that hit anybody on the way through, but seems like he did grease him there, so
yeah.
Give Shantz the credit on the kill.
In fairness to Mitrovic, that acknowledged that he did touch the ball.
inside. Packman block crashes it, and
that's a tough break there. I would argue that neither of the two teams executed the high ball set on either side of the net. It's a missed opportunity for the Preds.
Packman now up 6, 15-9 as we get late into the fourth set. Mitrovic, nice line-to-line serve, putting them in trouble. Nathan reversing the flow on the bump set. Hayden just misses out the back.
It's still a great swing by Schmidt, though, because it's high and flat, and at the next level, that's going to score.
Great high swing to area one there by McGregor. He's having a heck of a match.
He sure is, and it's so great to see a middle. They split the offense there to the pins and hit that kind of a ball. This is sort of what you saw Trinity do a little bit with Snitcher, so it's changing the offense up a little bit.
Shapcock gets another challenge at the net. Couldn't get enough here, as it looked like it was Taylor taking that one down.
This is the advantage of not specializing athletes and letting them play all the positions, or as many as they possibly can, as late as they can in their developmental pathway.
Great angle by Caden Smith there. Shapcock keeping him in rhythm.
Yeah, with him hitting the ball that high and deep, they may have to make an adjustment with their six-pack defender because he's working the high hands a lot.
Once again, St. Pierre finds himself in 5. A little unusual for libero, but that just shows the Preds are moving guys around, trying to get the best 3 passers back there every time. Unbelievable scramble right now by both sides. And he finds just enough. As Brittany Saunders says, tag, you're it. That was on the line. Great job by both sides. Really impressive net play. Evan Moa, the setter for the Preds, just able to battle and recycle balls there.
And a credit to the official who made a quick decision and an assertive one. That's a great line sportsman's job.
Just out of bounds. I think Mellon thought he tagged the line, but just out.
Yeah, he didn't get the ball in his hand where he wanted to there.
Preds showing signs of life here. They'll need to link a couple more points before we can say this one's getting tight. I don't think that's the serving pressure we want to see from Preds there, as that was as close to a roll shot as we're going to see from a spin serve right at the libero, and sure enough, Packman, stays in system the whole way.
Yeah, you're going to lose that more than you wanted. I agree 100%, Josh.
Caden switches to the floaty. And the Preds make him pay. He's been having some success. He's missed a few last spin serves, so maybe not a bad choice to go to the floaty, but not enough pressure by him.
Yeah, a big physical guy like that, he gets a green light from me every time.
Evan Moa gets a little help from the tape there. And Preds are going to take that one down as they seal on Mitrovic. You know, I think credit to Coach Dave McIntyre. I think it would have been tempting to put Will McIntyre back in here, but he's letting Evan Moa go around, and he's kind of earning his keep right now.
I agree. And sometimes it's those subtle changes that change the trajectory of a set. He's done a good job getting people involved.
Nathan going back to get that one. Nice pass by the libero. Mellon recycles. Great job by Mitrovic to go up and get that one.
Again, I still think it's a tactical error by the Preds serving strategy because they're allowing Ho to become an influencer in this match. His reception has been exceptional. They were scoring a lot when they were serving tough to that left side, and I don't know if it's nerves, but they've gone away from that.
Preds somehow able to continue that on the disconnect. The official saying, no, we didn't get over the block there, so 4 hits.
I didn't have McGregor's vantage point, but I'm not even sure the ball he played was going to come over the net, but he kept it alive by reaching for it.
And just like that, they're down 3, and the Preds are pressing. And I must have jinxed it as soon as it left my mouth. They sail it and give it right back with a missed serve.
And the tough part for me is that's on a float serve. You want to try and serve tactically with your float servers, and they need to be able to put the ball on the court.
Mellon again having a nice battle with Brady here. Really impressive there. Ronan McCarroll, so he checked in earlier and he's kind of weathered the storm. Now he's starting to earn points for his side.
Talking to Coach McIntyre before the game, he was telling me that 10 of his 13 players played in yesterday's 5-setter. How's that for depth?
You know, there's no good time to miss a serve, but I got to say these are the worst timing as Preds were pressing, and now they just can't seem to find it.
Yeah, 2 in a row, and it's always tough when you get after 20 to start missing serves when you're down.
What a serve by Mitrovic. Just outside by Caden Smith. That was an absolute missile, but didn't find the cord.
And again, I'm just shocked at the lack of pipe presence I'm seeing. Even in watching Mitrovic after he passed, he didn't even approach to run the pipe. I don't know why this team does not involve it more. They're more than physically capable of doing it.
Shapcock one-hand set. Caden recycles into the block. And Shapcock reverses the flow with the one hand. And McGregor, credit to him to be in rhythm with that ball.
Wow, great set by Shapcock there. Might be getting our blocking sub again. I cannot see, but yes, we are.
I think we got the timeout first, and we'll see that sub when we come back. But Mike Albert going to finish it right now with a blocking sub coming in.
And I'm not sure anybody else is going to get our vantage point, but I got the best set of KW Preds. What would you call those pants again?
I think those are overalls. Would you say those are striped overalls?
Striped overalls. Oh, what a fan. It kind of looks like he could be Jared Brown's brother. I mean, for most people listening, you won't get that reference, but
it's a bold statement here, but great to see the fans getting involved. Great to see so many people out of the house watching volleyball. I want to thank you for watching the live stream here. We're having a ton of fun. It's great to be back at Ontario Championships. It really has been too long.
And it's packed. Standing room 6-7 deep on the end lines here. It really is incredible to see so many people supporting these athletes.
We might have to talk to Mark at Canuck Stuff and see if we can get the striped overall look going here, because I think Canuck Stuff has got everything else going for them, but I haven't seen overalls. But I have a feeling they're going to quickly be trending for nationals. So anyone at Canuck Stuff who's listening, come check this out.
Freddie would love to create that. I know he would. Very, very important time for the Preds to side out. They cannot keep just exchanging points. They need to steal.
Did he catch him on the way out? No, he did not. Nice tool off the block by Caden Smith.
Even just his athleticism to get out of the way of the ball. That's a big man out there.
Definitely, and another credit to Zach Taylor. He's a middle by trade, but he's out here swinging on the left side, so just another credit that he's just an all-around volleyball player, not just a middle. Preds trying to run the pipe, no success. And I think they're going to call the attacker on the net here. Caden Smith must have touched it, but good job by Pac-Man to get a transition opportunity with their blocking sub in.
That was the right idea. Borowski may have even gotten away with hands there, but I love the fact the officials are letting the athletes play.
Unlucky there by McCarroll. He's had some moments here where he's able to contribute, unable to get it going from the service line, and that makes it 24-19 for Pac-Man Shapcock in to serve.
Well, that's 3 missed serves for the Preds after they got to 19, and when you're down, you just cannot afford to do that.
Great job by Patterson, just hanging around. Another fast arm, another first ball kill for him.
Well, the key here, Josh, is not about the Preds winning this set. It's about them taking the energy into the 5th set. They know they can do this. They were up 2-0, and anything can happen in the 5th set. It's often dictated by the team that gets off to the best start.
Yeah. Oh, I think he caught him on the way out. Maybe the official disagrees.
Yeah,
I thought Mellon got a piece. I guess he didn't.
I agree. I think it was a great shot, and I think there was a touch. But Pac-Man settling back down. Coach Albert doing a really good job getting his guys to refocus.
Absolutely.
The side out.
Yeah, they've been playing well all match. They don't need to start begging for calls. And the Preds have life here. I think Khan's saying that ball was over. That wasn't a 50-50 ball. He's saying it was all the way over the plane.
Difficult for us to see from here, but I still thought it was a very athletic play by Shapcock trying to keep that ball on his own side. Preds still have a little bit of life here. It's still advantage Pac-Man though because they're siding out up 2.
And we have a great view of Pac-Man's bench. I love how calm Coach Mike Albert is right now. Like, this is why you do your team building. This is why you establish your values early on in the season. We front load all that stuff for moments like right now, and I'm sure he's just reiterating stuff they already know, and they're going to come out of here calm and confident, ready to go.
Yeah, well said. I think coaching at this point in time is just instilling confidence in your players and sticking to what you're good at, and I think Mike's done a very good job with that.
And we just spotlighted the striped overalls as he's now getting the crowd fired up here. We're in the president mission right now.
He is on fire. It's the maestro of the audience over there. Here we go, back at it.
Zach Taylor has been putting on just enough pressure with his spin serve from the service line. See if he goes back to the spin serve coming out of the timeout. My guess is he will. And Caden Smith finishes it off the outside hand of Brady Patterson. And we got some more volleyball, Ian.
Yeah, we're going 5.
This is all you can really ask for. Ontario Championships is back. We get the call to do the live stream, and now we're milking every ounce of volleyball we can get out of today.
Yeah, it's great to see that this is going 5 sets. I think these are 2 evenly matched teams, and it's just really a credit to the coaching staff to have them so well prepared this late in the season, especially with everyone having to manage the start, shutdown, and restart of the season, which was hard on everyone. So great job by everyone involved. It's great to be a part of the event. And really, I would say that this year's provincial championships have been nothing short of an incredible success on all the events that I've been a part of.
Yeah, this is amazing. And if you haven't got your fill of volleyball, have we got a summer for you? You can watch Ontario Summer Games in Mississauga going on. It's a Canada Summer Games year, and Ontario is proud to host in the Niagara region. Tickets are on sale now. You can check out Beach August 5th to 14th and Indoor August 15th to 21st. And if you want to watch the international game, our men's senior team will be playing in the VNL this year in Ottawa. And that will be in early June. And if you want to take a road trip, the women's indoor national team will be playing in Alberta, in Calgary, who always does a great job hosting. So really exciting time for volleyball in our country.
Just an update from a very exciting bronze medal match going on right behind us, Josh. Fusion's up 2 sets to 1 over Unity. However, Unity is up 21-18 in the 4th set. We could be going 5 behind us as well.
Love to hear that. Thanks for the update. And as we approach the 5th set here, I'm excited at the layers that are happening right now. So we saw Preds picking on the front row left side, and Caden Smith kind of righted the ship there. And then you see Preds guys started ripping out their spin serve, and I get they're not going for broke and they're not earning aces, but it's allowing these Preds guys not to take balls with their hands. So there's the added layer there. So we'll see if they're going to stay married to this idea that we're serving to 5 or if they're going to mix it up. But I like the stacking of layers and the counterattacks happening by both teams here.
Well, the coaches have been able to see a lot of what the other teams were going to do. To me, this will still come down to the ability to execute under pressure, serve tough from the end line, and try to win the mini battles here, Josh. Don't think about the end. Try to be the first team to 4, then to 8. When we used to have a switch, that would be critical. Break the game up in the mini battles, win those wars, and inevitably, if you're up through the way, you'll probably win the set.
Well said. I'm excited to get this one going.
As a coach that loves to watch athletes perform at a high level, it's these types of matches where you learn a lot about an athlete's character and their ability to respond under high stress. So it should be really great to see how the players play in this 5th and exciting set that will culminate in a provincial champion.
And I'm excited to hear as both teams take the floor. Evan Moa is going to get the nod here for Pred. So I know on paper he maybe looked like the backup setter, but I talked about earlier how William McIntyre had some injury trouble where Mo is no stranger. He's a Grand Prix All-Star. He's a Team Ontario athlete. So shows off that depth that Preds have, that in a tough moment they can make the nod to, again, they're not their second setter. I'd say they're 1A setter, and they're ready to go.
Absolutely, and next weekend Will is trying out for Canada Games as a lib, so that just goes to show you how athletic these kids are and their ability to play more than one position.
Little confusion here as I think Mitrovic wanted to receive. Good thing to make sure all the officials are paying attention. Dimitri, a veteran of the game, didn't give it to him.
I love the fact that Schmidt's going to be the first server for Pacman. Hopefully he gets off to a good start and puts pressure on the Preds right away from the service line.
Goes with the floaty into 1. And Brady Patterson pins the corner there. Nice first ball side out for the Preds.
Well, and I think that all stemmed from Schmidt not being aggressive from the end line, putting in a soft float. The Preds made him pay.
Zach Taylor back to serve. Nathan with another great pass. Mitrovic took a little unique route there. I thought he got mistimed, unable to correct it with his arm swing as he hammers that one into the net.
But again, great leadership from Adam Shapcott. He took responsibility for that set, tapped his chest and said, "That's on me."
Steady once again by Nathan Ho. And Mellon does just enough to squeeze that through the block. Great shot by him.
I'll be curious to see the influence of the Pacman lib this set if they continue to serve him. He's been exceptional in reception.
Charlie Ellen is back to serve. We'll reset here as there's a ball on the court.
And just with a break in the action, it looks like the bronze medal match is going 5, Josh.
Love to see it. Nice help on the middle there by Mellon. Caden a little gutsy with the hands. We'll play on. And Mellon hammers that through the seam. Nice job.
Really high compete level there by Owen at the net and then executing the kill after.
So St. Pierre has been gutsy on both seams here. We'll see if he tries to jump it again. Charlie's been doing a good job floating into those deep seams. St. Pierre going forearms here. Overpass. And Mitrovic makes him pay.
Understandably, there's going to be nerves as this set starts, but I think the players will settle down. Lots to play for here.
St. Pierre, nice pass with his hands. Once again, Patterson, just a great vision player where if there's a seam, he'll take it. If it's closed, he'll go to another option. Just great shot choice by him all afternoon.
And he's the type of player that you can speed the tempo up with because he's fast.
Evan Moa snaps one into 5. Mitrovic decides to take it with his hands. Great set by Shapcock to get it going, and Mellon just bends that out the sideline.
You see this error a lot at this age group where they try to over-rotate and block a void as a goal. High hands is just as good a shot.
A little bit more pace on that one. Smith handles it well. Nice backdoor shot by Mitrovic.
Good swing, all started by the great pass from Caden. He's really settled into taking the reception load for Packman.
Nice dig by Nathan to keep that one alive. Smith going up to get that one high off the hands. Great job by Kahn letting them play here. Oh, Shapcock tries to get cheeky, but Moa digs it up. McGregor closes the block. And we've got a lift call here, and of all things in that moment.
Yeah, I'm going to go the other way here. I do not agree with that call. I think that was a great dig, and at this point in the 5th set, I think he let them play. Not being critical of the officiating, it's been exceptional, but at this point in time, I think that one was marginal.
Great job by both teams, closing blocks, playing strong at the net. Quick wipe of the floor before we get set to do it all over again. Way to turn that in by Mitrovic, and McGregor finishes it off. Strong net play by Pac-Man. And the Preds are going to take a quick timeout to talk about it, as Pac-Man now leads 6-4.
And I think that's a good timeout by Coach McIntyre, because I believe the Preds were still frustrated at the call from the point before. They don't want to let this set get too far away from them, so a good call by Coach just to slow things down and refocus his team.
We'll take this opportunity to thank another amazing sponsor with the OVA. We'd like to thank Waterloo Tourism Marketing Corporation for everything they do to help support this event. I know the 18U division tends to be the pinnacle event for Ontario Championships, but honestly a great job right down to the youth level, all the way up, making sure every athlete has a great experience. It's always well organized, well set up, so thank you to the OVA staff, all the volunteers, and everybody who made this happen.
With the 5th set only being played to 15, it's important to respond now. Preds down by 2. They don't want to let this get away on them.
St. Pierre doing a nice job of serve receiving. Running X here to Brady, who gets it high off the block. And Zabchek tries to sneak it through. McGregor just a little late on the press here. Did get a big chunk.
Big side out for the Preds there, though.
Tape tickler ace. There's one the Preds could use.
It's ironic that guys that were spin serving in the first 4 sets have both gone to their floats.
Challenges Mitrovic high, he handles it well. Snaps it down the line, and he did not. I think he thinks he got a piece of the guy. The ref disagrees, and just like that, we're tied at 6.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it either. It looked to me like he
7-6 by Preds now. Great job once again by Mitrovic McGregor on the close.
Yeah, big block there. Very well done. McGregor's had a nice little match though here in the finals.
And Zabchek gets all of that. Caden Smith swing. Nice adjustment by the Preds. We talked about earlier, Caden was having a field day on the cross court. Now the Preds have squeaked over a little bit, and they're starting to challenge a lot of balls.
And the set has been tended to be inside, so that's a good block adjustment.
Carroll's going to check back in. See if he can help out from the service line here. sure enough, still targeting 5, put some pressure on Smith. We're going to have a stoppage in play here. Reserve as we have an athlete down.
Really nice response by the Preds here. They were down by 2 a few minutes ago. They're now up by 1. This match is really getting tight as we close this 5th set.
Oh, another great pass. And a rare stop on McGregor. He's been having a great afternoon, but didn't have enough to squeak that through by the Preds block. They're starting to roll here.
And if I'm the Preds now, without the pipe presence of Packman, I have to think they're going to go to Schmidt, and I set my block up around that.
And with the stop, I'll take this opportunity to thank another OVA sponsor, Mikasa Canada. Thank you for being the official ball of all the OVA programs. Doing a great job as usual.
And regardless of the outcome here, Josh, I think we're all winners. This has been an exceptional final with a lot of talented athletes going head-to-head, and this is not disappointed as this closes out the 18U weekend.
It is exciting to see an age group like this that got stopped short, and then this season starts going and there's a pause. Like they've been the most patient, they've had the most grueling, I think, 18U division as there's been, right? So credit to them to be as skilled and physical as they are with all the stops and starts they've experienced.
Totally agree.
And that one finds it. Carroll with the ace there. So Preds, again, staying very loyal to this game plan and just plugging away at 5. And sure enough, that is chipping away right now at Packman.
Kind of a seeing eye ace there. To get the ball over to Schmidt in that corner is a good serve.
And they earn another ace. So you had mentioned previously in the timeout, they're going to want to get the ball to Schmidt here to attack, but Preds taking him out early just by serving him absolute laser beam floats right now.
And it'll be interesting to see what the Preds do, because it looked just before that timeout that Schmidt was going to take himself out of reception, which would bring Mellon back in. Could be a tactical decision here by the Preds.
I also think we didn't really know that up until about maybe 5, 7 years ago when we started doing sheets at university games and not.
Love the body language as we have a good view on Packman here. All the guys are making eye contact with Coach Mike Albert here. They're dialed in.
Agreed. And I think Mike's doing a really good job refocusing them and staying positive. This is one of the few times having the vantage point we've had has been a benefit.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the crowd comes alive as the Preds try to open up their lead even further. They're up 11-7. We can expect McCarroll to, no, Caden Smith has squeezed himself out, so now he's got a decision to make. Keep going to that serve in 5 and try to get one off Nathan Ho, who's been a great receiver all game, or do they try to go into 1 at Mitrovic here?
Well, if you work that 116, someone has to make a decision here.
And great call by the Preds here. Right on cue by Ian there. 1-6 seam ace.
It's a difficult spot for Mellon now, who's been taken out of reception for as long as he has. He's a great receiver. He's more than capable. It just changes things tactically.
Oh, and he gets gutsy on the shorty, but that's a great run. I think Coach is going to be okay with that one.
Well, again, now it's about your ability to side out, just trade points. You've earned the gap.
Gregor, great pace on that one, but it does go to St. Pierre. Caden tries to tip it down the line. Moa had it. What a set by McGregor. And oh, that catches. Nice block by the Preds.
Patterson and Captain Coveralls getting the crowd going.
Chance goes back to serve. Guessing he'll go into 5 at Smith. Little too excited on that one. Sails into the net. And now this is where Pac-Man can go to work. Shapcott's a great server. They got a big lineup up front. If they're going to make a challenge here on the lead, this is the time to do it. Gutsy running it this late in the match, but we do see Brady come out of the pipe. They haven't clicked on that all match, and they haven't really tried it enough to be going for it right now.
Agreed, and that pipe didn't look in system or with a lot of flow. It'll be interesting to see if those 2 missed serves by the Preds become a factor as we go down the stretch here.
Shapcott another good serve into 1. Unlucky as Pac-Man challenges, unable to control it.
And again, this is what Coach McIntyre said. He felt like running the middle was going to help them, and that's what they did there. Championship point here potentially for the Preds.
And the crowd's really coming alive here. See what Mitrovic can do. I imagine he'll be targeted on serve. Nope, Nathan able to jump in on that one. Just out of bounds. And I think the crowd wanted that one as Chance came out of the back row with a big chew on that ball.
I do think the linesperson got it right, though, and again, a quick assertive call. Very well done.
Caden goes with the float serve. Chance handles that well. Good tempo to the back. And I think, yeah, we all saw it. Hit him on the way out. Zach Taylor unable to handle that one.
One more point here, and you could see Coach McIntyre just use his second timeout. There it is there.
He's going to use it there.
It's a good timeout. It just calms the nerves, reinforce what you want to do. The key here is to instill confidence in your group.
So it'll be Caden Smith back to serve when we come back in just a moment. We have one more event to mention where Ontario Parasport Games will also be in Mississauga this year. So Mississauga, a great host for the Ontario Summer Games, but they're also hosting Ontario Parasport Games Friday, May 13th to Sunday, May 15th, so make sure to check that out. And for any children, youth, and parents, there's beach recreational leagues running in London, Barrie, Toronto, Pickering this summer. So lots of programs for everybody, so make sure to check out the OVA website as there's tons going on.
Looks like we have a front row setter here with a pipe presence that's not really there, so the pass quality is going to dictate what the Preds are going to want to do here.
Caden floats that one into 1-6. High swing by Mellon. Preds are going to continue. High off the block. Caden's pursuing it. What a dig by Caden Smith. And Mitrovic. And he doesn't get it. Tried to go high off hands. Misses long. And your 2022 Ontario champions are the Kitchener-Waterloo Predators.
What an incredible match. I know that we do have a winner, but with the quality of the ball we just saw, I truly don't think there are any losers. The spectators certainly aren't, Josh. 15-13 in the 5th. I don't think we could have written a better script, honestly.
I was just hoping for more volleyball at the end, and they didn't disappoint. What a match. They take it down 15-12. A lot of ups and downs, lots of adjustments going on. What a great match by both teams. Congratulations to Pac-Man for digging down the silver. And once again, congratulations to your 2022 gold medalists, the KW Predators. Ian, thank you for joining me. It's been fun.
Yeah, Josh, I really enjoyed this. It was great to have a front row seat with you. And again, I think we're all fortunate for what we saw, and it was really great to be a part of the experience with you.